Mic check 1 2 1 2. It's the Y2K collector. Do not watch my videos if they put you in a position where you feel like you have to go out and buy any of the games that you see on my channel. Well, Y2K, why are you saying that? I'm saying that because I got a comment on one of my videos the other day that honestly was pretty concerning to me. I wasn't gonna make a video today because I'm actually sick. I'm under the weather. I think I caught a head cold from my baby, but this was something that I felt like I needed to address because this commenter said something that potentially a lot of other people who watch my channel could be going through, and I've actually gotten comments like this on my channel. The subscriber basically said that they like my channel, they like watching my videos, but they felt like every time they saw a game in my collection that they didn't have, that they felt this need to go out and buy that game. And they said that they were getting concerned with how much they were spending, and they were concerned that they were starting to get addicted, right? Um, that's concerning to me as much as it's concerning to that subscriber, because that's not the goal of this channel. That's not the goal of my videos. As a matter of fact, the last few videos that I've made, amongst the last few videos that I've made, I've talked about being balanced, um, handling your business in real life, at work, at school, being balanced, focusing on your family, focusing on yourself, focusing on your health, and just really reminding my audience, my subscribers, that there's more to life than video games, both playing video games and collecting video games, because the two are not the same. You know, a lot of people come to my channel and sometimes they look for gameplay footage. They're like, dude, show some gameplay footage. And I ignore those comments, because if you want gameplay footage, there's a thousand channels that could show you that. We don't do that over here. We collect video games, we talk about them. Sometimes I'll show gameplay footage when I feel like it, or if I have the time to do it. Sometimes I won't. But at the end of the day, what I primarily talk about is collecting, the collecting market, adding video games to the collection, building a collection, the types of games that I collect, so on and so forth. And for some subscribers, like the subscriber who left that comment, I get that my videos can trigger that feeling to want to go out and buy a game that you saw on my channel that you never had. I've been tagged in videos from a number of YouTubers who have, you know, basically challenged me, like, wanting me to see their collections, and, you know, saying that they could match their collection and my collection. And that's not what this is about, right? This is not about like who has the best collection, who has the most games, who has the most heat. You know why? Because there's always going to be someone who has a bigger and better collection than you. And unless you truly commit your life to building a video game collection, which I don't know how anyone would do that in 2025, without having like a substantial financial foundation. Unless you're going to do that, trying to have the best collection, quote unquote, is an effort in futility. It's a waste of time. Um, I've seen plenty of videos where you have collectors, you have people who have warehouses, entire warehouses of video games, right? Not just like loose cartridges or box games or even complete in box games. You have people who have warehouses stacked with sealed games, graded games, all types of stuff. You, as a collector, you'll never be able to compete with those people. And there are collectors that I'll never be able to compete with. And there are collectors who will never be able to compete with me, but that's just the nature of life, right? And so you shouldn't watch any channel. You shouldn't watch my channel. You shouldn't watch, and I'm not going to name any other channel, but you shouldn't watch my channel or any other channel and feel like, oh man, I just saw this person. They just showed me their Nintendo GameCube collection. I need to go out and get every GameCube game. No, that's not what it should be. It's one thing to, watch a collection video, maybe pick out one or two games that fit your criteria, and then plan on how you're going to go about getting those two games over the next few weeks or few months. That's something that you can do. But feeling a compulsion, feeling like you have to turn around after seeing a game and turn right around and order it on eBay, or buy it on Mercari, or get it on, run out to the store and buy it. I do not I do not want this channel to trigger those feelings in anyone. You know what I mean? Um, Collecting is a hobby we should enjoy. It is a hobby, right? It's not life. And once retro game collecting or video game collecting in general becomes a concern, once it becomes addictive, once you feel like you don't have control, sorry, once you feel like you don't have control, that's when it becomes crucially important for you to take a step back. Take a step back, recalibrate. Look at your finances, look at your life, look at what you want to do outside of video games. And then ask yourself, am I putting too much into this? And if you are, you need to start rerouting some of your attention, putting it back into your career, your schoolwork, your family, friends, children, and even other hobbies. I do not want this channel to be the reason that someone falls into any type of retro game addiction. And somebody's probably out there saying, well, look at this guy, he's saying that while he's showing an entire collection of PlayStation 3 games. Well, the reason I do this is because this is a faceless channel, and I really right now have nothing else to point the camera at, to be quite honest with you. I could point it at the floor, but this is a bit more entertaining, I think, for some people. This does not mean that you should look down the list of all these games and say, well, I don't have Drakengard, I don't have Ninja Gaiden, I don't have Ico, I don't have Afro Samurai, I don't have Metal Gear Solid. Okay, I need to go and buy all those games once Y2K is done. It's not what that means. This is just a backdrop, a faceless backdrop. But again, to that subscriber, I appreciate you watching my videos. I appreciate you commenting. But I do not want my channel to cause you to fall into any type of addiction or make decisions, that become concerning to you or anyone you love. And if this channel is becoming a hindrance to you, stop watching. That does it for me. It's the Y2K Collector. I'm going to stop talking now before I cough up the rest of my lung. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take it easy.